This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. I'm joined by John Ryder here in Leeds. John, before we come on to yourself, we've just seen Luis Alberto Lopez scrape through with a majority decision victory against Josh Warrington. What did you make of the fight?
Great fight. Early action was all Lopez, but Warrington battled back in the second half, and I thought it was a close fight. Can't grumble if it had gone either way. I thought probably Lopez just nicked it.
Obviously, you've had some difficult defeats in your career now, and when you look at Josh and the stage he's at, what next for him?
A good rest, hopefully. Last couple of fights, he took a lot of knocks. I think he's probably injured a rib early on there, maybe his nose, so I hope he has a good rest, and I don't know, I mean, it's up to him. He's got to evaluate, sit home with his family and see what he does next.
Obviously, looking at Luis Alberto Lopez tonight, a very awkward opponent. What did you make of his style, and what was the difference for him tonight that made him so successful?
Just didn't seem like he could be hurt. Warrington hit him with everything, and it just didn't seem like he put a dent in him at all. I think he hurt Warrington early on to the body a lot, especially with the left hook to the body, and it seemed like it really took an effect on Warrington down the stretch. But it was up to him throwing his backhand a bit and overcommitting. But listen, Josh showed what a heart he's got, what a foot warrior he is, and listen, I'm sure we'll see him again.
So you've got a young man there, Amo Williams, who's lining up to face your campaign, Felix Cash, who was successful earlier tonight. What did you make of Felix's performance?
It wasn't the best performance for Felix. I mean, he's had a long time out of the ring. He's not fought since February, so he's had a lot of ups and downs with fights, falling through and whatnot. Obviously, he fell ill, then the show got pulled, so it's not been the best year for him as such, but he's had a fight to end the year, and he's finished with a win, so he shook off the ring rust. Hopefully early next year he can get the Amo Williams fight done, and I'm sure we'll see the best of him.
Got very heated between the pair of them when they had their little kind of conversation live on DAZN. What did you make of that interaction?
Listen, it's all entertaining, and it all helps over the fight, doesn't it, down the stretch, so I'm sure Eddie was rubbing his hands together.
I spoke to Amo last week in Phoenix, and Amo said to me, depending on if you get the Canelo fight, if you was to be unsuccessful in that, he'd like a crack at you as well, and he wants to kind of go through the gym. If he was to beat Felix, would you entertain that fight?
Well, listen, if he steps up to 168, who knows? But I've got my sights firmly focused on the world scene at the moment. He's got a hard man in front of him next to him, Felix Cash, so don't run before you can walk.
You've got your eyes set on that one man in particular. I caught up with Eddie Reynoso last week, and he said that you're certainly a man at the top of the list. If it's to be an entertaining fight, if it does get over the line, how confident are you will be the man to share the ring with Canelo come May?
Listen, I don't get overconfident. I'm hopeful I can be the man to share the ring. I think Eddie Reynoso's not wrong. I think it'll make for a great fight, and I hope that it's me in the opposite corner.
What's the latest that you've heard from Eddie Hearn about that?
I think you've heard more than I have. I think you was with Eddie Reynoso. I suppose he's the man that's got to say so. So they'll tell Eddie what they want to do.